here in Nanjing, China at Fishmouth Wetlands for the 2018 Park Skateboarding World Championships. We have 114 skaters from 26 countries here competing in Nanjing this week for the title of World Champion. This is the first Olympically sanctioned park skateboarding event. The results from this contest will determine seeding moving into the 2019 qualifying season. This Park World Championships is a first step for these skaters on their road to Tokyo 2020.
Skateboarding is something that we've believed in since the 70s. And to see something like that come to the Olympics is going to be special. It's going to be new, but it's going to be something powerful, and it's starting right here.
One thing specifically different about this contest is how structured it is. You know, we're working with World Skate. First time ever that I've been part of something like this.
Park Skateboarding World Championships, most official riders meeting of all time. Thank you guys for making the trip.
The way we have to break down something as simple as the judging criteria or the rules is very, very detailed.
I'm stoked to skateboarding being the Olympic, and it's different now because we gotta get used to the rules.
This is the first World Championship for park skateboarding that falls underneath the World Skate International Federation umbrella for anti-doping.
Helmets under age 18. That's going to be enforced.
It's like all-inclusive. How is it the most fair? How do we make sure this person's taken care of and that person's taken care of? And listening to all the different opinions.
They're judging it differently. They're judging it the same as the men's.
You've seen in your contest history, guys been scoring in 80s, ladies been scoring in 80s. When you look at their skating, doesn't match. What we are trying to apply here is equal scoring scale for both genders.
It's crazy because a 50 is a good score. The numbers don't mean anything. It's all about placing and how it's actually judged accurately.
Thank you, everyone. And on a very high note, the purse is $150,000. Equal money for ladies and men. So have a great contest.
Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Park Skateboarding World Championships 2018. And I'm the moderator for today, Neil. First, please allow me to extend my warm welcome.
This contest is pretty different just because there's an opening ceremony and all the Chinese people that helped organize this event spoke and all the flags were out and it was super official.
开幕!
That was very official, huh? Very official opening ceremony.
I'm not used to seeing teams walk around in their uniforms and stuff.
We're all still like a big skate community, but everything's just like organized in this contest into countries, which is super funny.
To see kids coming from India, Turkey, and have them here seeing this whole level of skateboarding, you can just see it's something completely new. You can see their eyes are shining. And for me, that's the biggest beauty about it, because in the end, we're here to spread the spirit and the vibe of skateboarding. And I feel if we're doing that, we're doing something right.
I really believe that the Olympic platform is going to inspire not just skaters to want to skateboard, but countries to back skateboarding. But I think there's a lifestyle to it that's going to be learned. It's not just about the gold medal. It's about the process to get the gold medal. And I think that that's the part of skateboarding that's so special.
You see someone skate, and then you learn about the culture of it. And this is just like a bigger introduction. That's all it is. I mean, so a kid's going to get interested in skateboarding because they see it on TV or see it in the Olympics or see their national team doing it. So what if that's how they get introduced to it? Next thing you know, that's the kid in 2 years is going to be buying sacks of concrete and putting it up against the Jersey barrier to create a spot. That's what's going to happen. You're creating skateboarders.
Prior to the Olympic Games, skateboarding has always been about individual competition. So the idea of representing your country is a new thing.
It's not very common in skateboarding to represent your country, and it's a very unique thing, and I'm honored to be here.
To be here for my country is amazing. If somebody told me that a few years ago, I was like, no way.
Yeah, it feels good to represent my country because I'm the only one here. So, Belgium.
I think it's awesome. It's a new adventure, and you get to be kind of the forefront of it for skateboarding. And I think that's a cool opportunity.
What's cool is to see that you can do both. You can be a skateboarder first and represent your country second and still have fun with everyone from around the world. Our goal at World Skate is to utilize Olympic inclusion to share the chance for kids all around the world to learn what it's like to become a skateboarder.
Since the first time I stood on a skateboard, I've been on a skateboard. That was 85, 86. That's not gonna be easy to explain fast. It's just the best thing I ever did.
Skateboarding's always been there for me since a super young age, and it's always just been like my little getaway from everything, and I just love it, you know, just the feeling, the fun, the friends, the learning new tricks, just everything. It's awesome.
It's just an outlet to get away from the world and be creative, and it's just really like no other sport. It's super creative and you can do what you want, and that's why I started, and that's still why I do it.
It really is your fingerprint. It's unique to you. Everybody has their own little accent on skateboarding.
When you skate, you can't think of anything else but what you're doing with, and it just gives you a free feeling.
You can just celebrate skating for what it is, whatever you want it to be.
I just love the freedom skateboarding gives you, and you can truly like transcend that into your skateboarding. And also the community it brings.
I've met so many people and have way more friends than I probably would if I never started.
I think that's the true spirit about skateboarding. I feel like really there's no boundaries between countries, and that's why I love skateboarding, is because we're all one family.
Whether I'm looking at it on Instagram, studying it, reading about it, actually doing it myself, it's not work, it's not play, it's just my whole life.
I'm the one with the skateboard. I'm the different one from the other people. So it makes me feel like special and have more confidence as a kid.
It's the way I found to connect with the world and live my best life. Look now, we are in China because of skateboarding. That's so sick. I love skateboarding.
Why? It's because we love skateboarding, and I believe that it's such a good time to be here, to be alive, to celebrate this. And here we are in China, and that's just a testament to what we've achieved together, and that's why skateboarding.
Competition is just one piece of skateboarding. Fun and freedom of expression, creativity, invention, innovation, and most of all, perseverance. Skateboarding teaches you these things inherently just by the act of doing it. And once you learn those things, you can use those tools to overcome anything in your life. With an estimated audience of 5 billion people for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, this is our opportunity to show the world what makes skateboarding special. And we couldn't be more excited to bring it to you here today in Nanjing.
Enjoy the show.
We're on site here at Fishmouth Wetlands, which was home of the 2014 Youth Olympic Games Sports Lab. We spent 2 weeks introducing the youth of Nanjing to skateboarding.
When we first came here to Fishmouth Park, there was a vert ramp set up for demos, and there was a street course that barely got finished, in time for the demos, and no one knew what to do with them, And then here we are for the Park World Championships with seriously a world-class park behind us with the smoothest cement, the perfect set coping, the evolution in just 5 years, it's pretty remarkable.
Skateboard has short history than Americans, Europe countries. We hope other countries can see the progress we're making.
I think it's a good thing to let more and more people to try skateboarding. It doesn't matter who he was or who she was. Step on skateboard, they'll get a chance to have a pro skate in the future.
Chinese skateboarding is stepping their game up, man. I'm super stoked. Opened the shop in 1999. You'll see the progression on how so many more and more people start skating. The parents are supporting the skateboarding right now. I'm super happy for that, for sure.
I think the main reason that skateboarding getting popular in China is the popularity of dancing board. Like people walking on a long board, trying to dance on them, and most kids, they will call skateboard a short board, or the board with 2 kicktails.
Skateboarding has never just been about competition. It's really the culture that fosters the creation of new skateboarders. We're excited that the city of Nanjing has recognized and embraced that here. One of the things that's really shown what Olympic inclusion means in skateboarding was a chance to speak with Ulrich Reinhard, who built a skate park in her small village in India in order to create a social disruption and give kids their hope.
Where we have built the first skate park in a rural area, and the skate park actually brought me here to China. So the village, Chanba, most of the people are just above or below poverty line. Their mental border, their physical border ends at the village border. Hardly any any electricity, no sanitation. No one comes in there and hardly anyone gets out. So I saw like 10, 12 years ago in Afghanistan, Skatistan. And I saw, how especially girls in this case could be empowered. I thought this skateboarding culture, which is all about finding your own way, it's about being against mainstream. These are all the things this village does not have.
स्केटबोर्डिंग की वजह से मेरी लाइफ चेंज हुई है। फिर कुछ दिनों के बाद जब मैंने स्केट करना शुरू किया तो फिर लेकिन मैंने कहा मुझे जाने दो, मतलब थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा था, बट फिर भी मैं जाती रही तो फिर उसके बाद में घर वाले भी बोलने लगे ठीक है जाओ।
We set up this skate park as open as possible so that anyone could come 24/7. And 2 rules, which was one, was no school, no skateboarding, meaning if they didn't go to school, they weren't allowed to skateboard. Second rule is, since women have no rights in this society, we set girls first. And then we just sat back and then we just observed what happened.
तब जाके मम्मी ने कहा कि ठीक है चली जाओ, कि अरे अपनी बेटी को मत भेजो, ऐसे वैसे करके बड़ी हो गई है, शादी कर दो, और ये लड़कों के साथ में स्केट करती है। तो मम्मी पापा बोल रहे थे कि गांव वाले ऐसे ऐसे बोल रहे हैं तुम्हारी शादी करनी है। तो मैंने कहा अभी थोड़ा मुश्किल था उन्हें।
We broke down the caste barrier, where there used to be a strict wall. It's fallen apart. School attendance went up, violence went exceedingly down. The kids are much more open.
और ऐसे धीरे धीरे करके फिर काफ़ी टाइम बीत गया। उसके बाद फिर गांव पे बाहर से वॉलंटियर आते थे, तो उन लोगों के साथ में जैसे कभी कभी मुझे रहना पड़ रहा था। उन्हें गांव के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं होता था तो उन्हें समझाना पड़ता था। तो गांव वाले ये देख के मतलब फिर से मम्मी पापा को बोलने लगे कि तुम्हारी लड़की पता नहीं बाहर से कौन आते हैं और लड़कों के साथ में रहती है, दिन भर घूमती फिरती है। तो उन्होंने घर पे बात की, फिर भी वो नहीं मान रहे थे, बोल रहे थे नहीं करनी है। और मैंने उनसे कहा कि मुझे दिल्ली भी जाना है पढ़ाई करने के लिए, बोल रहे कि तो भेज दो। तो बड़ी मुश्किल से उन्होंने हाँ कहा। हाँ भी ऐसे ही। और फिर उसके बाद दिल्ली में स्केट पार्क जाती थी मैं स्केट करने के लिए। तो फिर उन्होंने कहा कि यहाँ चाइना आने के लिए मुझे इस कंपटीशन के लिए। पापा भी अभी जब एक बार पहले दिल्ली से वापस गई थी घर, तो पापा भी बोल रहे थे ठीक है अभी नहीं करेंगे शादी जब तक तू नहीं बोलेगी। तो
somehow this village with the skate park gave them some kind of identity. Now they have something to talk about, what they are proud of. Skateboarding has this power to channel rebellion. If you want to drive change, you need to disrupt something. You need to create movement. If there is a sport, it's skateboarding.
तो ये धीरे धीरे करके मेरा चाइना का हो गया और स्केटबोर्डिंग की वजह से आज मैं चाइना में हूँ। स्केटबोर्डिंग की वजह से ही मैं अब तक मेरे घर वालों ने अब तक शादी नहीं की, मैंने अब तक शादी नहीं करवाई है। और मैं अब भी जो भी हूँ, जहाँ पे भी हूँ, जैसी भी हूँ, सब स्केटबोर्डिंग की वजह से ही हूँ।
Every skateboarder knows the journey it takes to get good. So when you see people from different countries on the deck supporting skateboarders that they love, it's because being a skateboarder is much more than what country you're from.
There's girls that are just only been skating a year and they're just dropping in and they're, cruising around because they're from a country where skateboarding hasn't evolved into what it is for us.
And I was on the deck, I think yesterday with one of the girls from Turkey, and she was like, how long have you been skating? And I was like, oh, like 15 years, I think. And she was like, I've been skating for 5 days. To have these guys here, it's just spread skateboarding even more and that kind of love, but it's pretty special.
It's pretty cool, to see how much they really respect skateboarding and, really, want this to happen for them.
Everybody's just cheering for people that they want to see skate. It's really it almost doesn't matter what country people are from.
मैं करने की कोशिश करूँगी और बहुत अच्छे स्केटबोर्डर्स हैं यहाँ पे और सब बहुत अच्छे स्केट करते हैं।
Skateboarding is so much more than competition. It shows even in a competitive environment like the World Championships. Skaters from every country have each other's back because they love skateboarding.
The level of skating in the women's division is phenomenal.
I'm seeing progression, I'm seeing the heart.
The standard is really, there's no difference anymore. Men and women is just one standard, one skateboarding. So let's support that thing for sure.
Letitia's sick because she's got really long backside grind.
Couple seconds left. Way back there. Yeah. Oh!
Wow.
I don't want to take contests so serious. I just want to have fun. So my approach is just smile and cheer everyone.
There it is, seconds. Invert. 5 seconds. Back one. Whoa!
Sinead Collins is super sick. She's got really good lip tricks, and I really like her style. She charges it, goes super fast.
20 seconds left.
Tomorrow will be the training, so I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow starts the quarterfinals, and I'm stoked to be here. I'm kind of nervous, but still fun, and everybody is ripping. The level is going so much up, and I'm excited to skate and do my run and have fun. That's it. The countries that have been standing out, obviously from their infrastructure they have had from all these years, is USA. They have great skateboarders. People from Sweden are also killing it, and Brazil. The boys are killing it. Everybody is looking good out there, and it's good to see it. Japan is rising up. China, Australia, all the countries are doing really well.
Dale skate way better than you look. Up and over that volcano. Oh, sugar! Yeah. Move, people. Letting the middle grip on the spine. Yeah, front box. After 360, the volcano hits on the second step. Fast forward for 20 seconds. What the fuck? One foot over that hip. Yeah, up to the third side. What the hell? What? 360. Wow, launching the cab over the hip. Front nose side straight. Cody, right?
That is it for the men's qualifiers. Top 26 advancing to the semifinals tomorrow to meet our 4 pre-seeded skaters for a total of 30 skaters in the semifinals here at the Park Skateboarding World Championships 2018 in Nanjing, China.
You know what's incredible is the Japanese roster of women that are skateboarding here. The Japanese focus, you can see it.
The Japan girls, the little ones, it's crazy how they are progressing so fast.
There's like little 10-year-old Japanese girl doing nose grind pop-outs.
Overcrooks, frontside, backside, frontside nose blunts.
もともと女の日本人はとても少ないので、一緒に滑ってる人がその大人の男のスケーターと一緒に滑ったり、その女の子同士と滑ることがないから目線がとても高くなるのではないかなと思います。
I'm excited to see how Japanese competitors do.
Yeah, about 15 seconds left. Oh! Mid grind. Yes. Body burial, biggie grind, bring it back in the forward, body burial. There it is, yeah, feet ahead on that tail slide atop the bag, wait for that. Yeah, put a 50-50 over the dead box. Back side. That front 50-50, stick right off, Now go. You have a nose on those ones? Oh, they were all the rush. Front metal. Lay back invert in the bonus disaster. Yeah, cat. Switching it up this time to last and that back. Launching it. Yeah, front tail up the top of the tank, backside area, and off the volcano hit. Smith grind. Got about 10 seconds of thinking. Oh, thinking. Backside air all the way into the deep end. People grinding. Frontside ollie. Right back in, lick and slip. Backside air of the volcano hit. Eggplant. Yeah. Backside piranha. Yeah. Hurricane snare out the journey up on the bank. Wow, get a method over that volcano hit back. Hit. Frontside out, you think 50-50. Back in the back, it's gonna be high right there. Pushing it over.
I feel good. Everyone just competed in the semis, and it was gnarly. Everyone killed it, and there were so many girls, and it went down to 8 people, and yeah, it's going to be a battle, but it's going to be fun. I feel good. I have a few things in my back pocket that I haven't used yet, so hopefully pull that out and see what happens.
決勝前の心境はいつも通りとても緊張していました。
I did a lot of stretching and preparing for today, and I got a couple tricks I want to throw in there as well.
About 5 seconds, kick with front side air, lead the dasher, and that is going to be time right there for a hey, making it hard on the judges.
As far as like somebody I think that would take it, Jagger's run was unbelievable. It's like everything you could possibly ever do to win a contest. He had it all. Tech, gnarly, like big airs, all that. You know, I would think he's probably got this.
Oh, right now we're just waiting for the finals to get started. They're like 30 minutes late, so we got a long warm up.
So I was there to try and make a podium spot, and no one really told me to put on a helmet. And they knew my age. It was up on the big board, and yeah, just didn't work out, I guess.
We have an official announcement to make. I'm going to pass the microphone to the technical delegate.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the technical delegate of this event, And based on the rules of this event, of a mandatory helmet for all riders under 18 years of age, I have to announce disqualification of athlete Jagger Eaton from the event. Based on these rules, Muriel Perez from Brazil will now advance to the finals. Thank you very much.
It was really heavy. I at first when it happened, I felt super embarrassed. Like it was my fault. Like I didn't know the rules, or I didn't know this, or I didn't know that. I wasn't at the riders' meeting. Obviously, I heard it over the PA, but I only heard it in practice. I had no idea I could get disqualified for this.
Wow, that's heavy.
It was me, my dad, and Steve Van Doren, and that was it. I had no backup. Yeah, it did happen, and yeah, I made a mistake, but the way it was handled and the way that I had no one else to support me in that decision was the problem. Now everybody has to watch their back because of what happened that day, because that's not right.
Skateboarding is official as hell now. Wow.
I hope all my competitors know that they need to watch their back too. All I can do, is just go shake everybody's hand and make sure everybody has a good contest and feels comfortable and doesn't think about it. To feel support from the crowd and to feel support from the skaters, that was the best feeling ever. I was just stoked that everybody who was a true skateboarder there felt like, okay, that's wrong, but we're gonna move on. That's all I could ask from everybody there. I was stoked to see all my friends rip, and I'm stoked they killed it, but you move on and you move forward. That's about all I can say about that.
I mean, obviously, for me, that's not the real energy of skateboarding when that type of things and politicians have to come in handy. But, we're in the Olympics, and when we agreed to be part of this, we knew there was going to be politics in it, and, and we knew what we were getting ourselves into it. So, I mean, if there's a rule, it's a rule. It has to be followed.
To some degree, yeah, we're dealing with something going into the Olympics, I guess. So there's going to be rules, but it seemed pretty harsh for them to be reprimanded and just kicked straight out instead of them just saying, hey, put on a helmet. They watched them skate all of qualifying.
Obviously, I guess we're all following rules here, We're all going for doping exams. We're all having it to do it straight. But, I mean, that's what it is now.
We got Isadora Rodriguez Pacheco. Smith grind, 5 seconds. Run shot 5-0 to the javelin corner. Smith grind leader on the spine, and that is going to be time. One side nose. Yeah. Over the volcano, hip, feeble. Later on this side, Smith grind disaster, 5 seconds. Oh, rock and roll. Board slide over the hip, and that is going to be time for Poppy Star Olsen. And nice Smith grind. Low front ollie over the hip. Gap over the hip. Gap and upsy. Hurricane, turning into the bag, yes, and the left hand over the hip, the volcano back, back down there over the hip. Hip.
The gold medalist was Sakura Yosozumi from Japan. Congratulations.
Oh, make some noise for all the women here at Park Skateboarding World Championships 2018 Nanjing, China. Fish Mouth Bar, Fish Mouth. Woo!
We talked about the spirit of skateboarding being about much more than competition, and nothing personified that better than 12-year-old Masugu Okamoto from Japan.
The pinnacle of skateboarding for me, when you think about showing it to the world, was when the little Japanese girl was gonna do a 360 over the middle bump.
During the award ceremony, there was a little, I think she was like 12 years old at the oldest. I don't even know how old she was. A little Japanese girl trying back 360s over the volcano.
Congratulations. And thank you again.
Please, God, let you do it.
There's no other feeling like landing a trick for the first time. With nothing on the line but her own personal satisfaction, she tried over and over again to land the trick that she knew she could do.
She was absolutely going for it, slamming.
No one was concerned with the winners or losers. It was only about her battle.
Jaime Mateo's coming in, clearing the course so she can get speed.
And skateboarding stood aside, the way we treat each other, the way we go, you can do that trick.
She's got it. She's got it.
来提奖金支票。The silver medalist was.
Back three is over. It was like a beautiful, ridiculous Rudy Rudiger moment or something in a movie. Every country coming together and just being psyched on skating. Like, it seems almost cheesy, but it was awesome.
It's what skateboarding is for me, that moment, how like the world's best skaters just step aside and go like, she has to make this, and everyone goes like, yeah. I hope the world sees that. That was the best.
The raw heart of skateboarding was on display at that moment. It's a perfect example of what makes skateboarding special. Everyone noticed, and everyone knew what it felt like to be a skateboarder.
Oh, that was a beautiful moment. God let you do it. All right.
Right now until 5 o'clock.
Erkeklerin serisi, yani daha önce böyle bir şeye hiç şahit olmadım. Gerçekten çok iyiydi ve bana çok şey kattığını düşünüyorum.
You say this every once in a while, like I wouldn't want to be a judge right now, but I would not want to be a judge.
I'm feeling good. I mean, park is good. Yeah, I saved some stuff, and you know, gotta play the game. So let's see what happens.
I'm winging it. I got hurt the first day and trying to figure it out as I go.
I'm just hoping I can make all my runs and land all the tricks that I want to, and hopefully be in the top 3.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, we are going to drop in our first skaters. Back away from that side over below speed. Back up to the top of the end. Front 360 in a second. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, 5. Yes, left. Back to 5 over below speed. Oh! Oh! Keep on running tail. Outside all of that. Oh, disaster 5 seconds. Yeah! Amy, 360 over the volcano. Front the volcano. Selected that thing. That's how we do Got about 5 seconds left. And from Brazil, we got Pedro Aros. Huge front side alley, going so far. That is legal right there, so fast. Huge for 5 seconds. Big old volcano hit.
People have been really concerned with how the Olympics are going to change skateboarding, but I think it's pretty clear after this week in Nanjing that skateboarding is going to change the Olympics.
Dude, I actually didn't even think about that. That's so crazy to think about that. I'm on the top spot for America right now. Like, wow, that's insane. I'm stoked. I'm hyped. Let's get it.
From Brazil, we got Pedro Aros.
Oh man, I feel amazing. When you're part of a contest where the real energy of skateboarding comes around and you see everybody just pulling things that they haven't been doing the whole week and just throwing everything down, and the level just goes rising, 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 rising. That's just the real vibe of energy of skateboarding for me. So, you know, to be able to keep the fun on it, keep that energy around it, and keep it alive. So yeah, I mean, that was amazing.
Machine guy from back in the day that announces what on earth that is the aliens and nobody else does that.
We out here in China. I just bought some Fendi and Prada right at the Gucci store.